Alright, everyone. Welcome back to Indie Game Weekend. We are here with Stardew Valley today. Thank you all for joining as much as possible. This is going to be another chill Stardew session. I came back from a vacation, a week-long vacation, yesterday. And I decided we are going to play some Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a pretty chill game, I have to say. It's my comfort food, I'd say, in general. Hi, Kiza. Yeah, it was a really good vacation. Honestly, the vacation itself was so good. I didn't really want to come back. That's the thing. Vacations usually... The problem with vacations is, during a vacation, I usually am at my most productive. But for some reason, every time I come home, I really don't want to be productive anymore. If it makes sense. But yeah, the vacation was great. And I decided a few things for the channel, which I'm going to go into maybe later down the line. But... yeah, obviously I was thinking about the channel a lot during the vacation. I don't know, it's been great. I found new love for streaming and all of that. A little bit. I actually needed it. The thing is, you don't notice it, but before my vacation, I didn't feel too great about everything going on. Like literally everything that we've done up until now. Like I was questioning everything, I was overworked, I had a lot going on, and yeah, the vacation was really needed, you know. And I just realized it once I was on vacation how much I needed this, you know. It's been a while. We haven't had a solid vacation ever since December or something. So around 4 months. Which might sound weird. To an American, that might sound weird. But we have actually a lot of vacation days off in Germany. We get a ton of vacation days off. So, you know. But yeah, I'm going to be on another vacation, by the way, at the end of next month, at the end of May, for another week. But yeah, the good thing is after that vacation, the Switch 2 drops, so we'll be in a whole different era of gaming, I expect. But yeah, at the end of May, I'm going to be on another vacation. That one was planned a few years ahead. I don't know if the thing is, I don't know if I actually want to go on this vacation because it's sounding to be really stressful, but I'm going to do it, you know. I don't want to give too many details, honestly, on that vacation, but it's going to be a really stressful week-long vacation, I can already say. But yeah, my next vacation is, by the way, after that May vacation. You know, after the next vacation on May, the next one is going to be in November, you know? So, I have a whole, like, 5 months or so until I can get another vacation in. Also, I got a new border extra for Stardew. I made that one today. I find it cute, you know? It looks cute. But yeah, we're going to chill with some Stardew Valley. I don't expect we'll come far. I think last time we came to the 12th. I think Friday the 12th, as I have it open right now. But yeah, after my stressful vacation, the Switch 2 comes out, which I'm super pumped by. I already have my pre-order set. I hope I will get it on day and date. I have to prepare a lot of things because I wanna get, you know, maybe a second camera hooked up for like unboxing stuff and like that. So yeah, I'm going to set up lots of stuff. But yeah, it was a really good vacation. I enjoyed it a lot, and you know, Italy is not really bad to get to. We didn't have as good weather as we could have, but it was okay, you know. So yeah, I don't know. Stardew Valley is like my comfort food to come back really to. It's like there's no real structure to the game, although the town hall gives you a little bit of structure, which I kind of like. You can do all of these, you can get all of these items together to bring into the town hall. That gives you tons of structure throughout the year as well. But yeah, there's no real big structure to it, and you just do whatever you want, you know? And that's actually very, very good. I like it a lot. Yeah. That is Stardew Valley. You know? It's just me sitting... You know, usually I just play it from time to time and just play it for hours on end. Yeah, you set your own goals. You set your farm goals. You expand your farm as much as possible. You it's very open like that, and then you start to automate things in your own farm and get as much money as possible, obviously. And I haven't checked out the new update as well, so I'm going to do that as we move through the game. I'm going to check out the new update of Stardew Valley, you know. But yeah, I think it's time that we hop over there. I'm a little bit rusty on streaming as well, so I'm hoping I can provide you with good enough content. But yeah, the game is going to make it very, very easy to just chill and hang out, you know. I have a few goals set up, by the way, for the game, because there is the town hall that you need to fix, and you need a certain set of items for this. And I set it up where I can actually look at the items we need, because some of them are only accessible throughout the seasons, and I kind of want to avoid that we have to go into the second year not having fixed the town hall, you know. So yeah, let's move over to streaming the game, and I hope it works out well. There we go. Something is going on outside, by the way. I don't know. You probably won't hear it, but I will. But yeah. Yeah. Here we are on the 12th, and it's a Friday. I think we just exhausted the music. Tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival in Town Square. Yeah. That's true. I'm still at the very beginning. I don't have a lot of stuff already. We went into the mines last time, I think. That was like the big one. Also, once we get a watering can extension, that will be a game changer, because watering these crops will take a while. And I think we lost the music because I was waiting around for too long. That's okay. It will come back eventually, right? We actually made 2 carrots. Yeah, I don't know what it is. sometimes. I think this seems like a bug. Because normally the music doesn't stop like this. Usually it comes back for a while. Some really chill music. Wow. But yeah, I made the parsnip field bigger and bigger every time. Parsnips is like the real goal of the spring. Like, if you have a full parsnip seed, if you have a full parsnip field, you can do so much business and literally get so much money out of it. That's why I keep expanding it every time I go to, there it is. We found the music. And each Friday we have the seller over here of rainbow shell, tea seedling, halibut, artichoke seeds, pop table. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we need any of this. Pretty much, no. But yeah, sometimes they sell rare items, and you have to be on the lookout here every Friday and Sunday. They can sometimes sell you some rare items that are needed for the collection quest for the town hall. Yeah, I don't usually talk to little girls like this as well. But yeah. I don't actually know what to do today. Tomorrow's the Egg Festival. Do we have any fishing? We get catfish. Oh yeah, the last axe and the Adventurers Guild. And we need to get into the mine. You have a certain subsection of what you need to do. God damn it, I can't do this. We could go fishing. Let me quickly check my fish tally over here. Let me quickly check this. We should be able to get some fish if we fish in the river. Obviously, I want to get every fish that we can, that we need for the collection quest. Fishing is really interesting. Can actually get pretty tough at times. But yeah, early on, fishing also yields a lot of money for you. Come on. Thanks. But yeah, this is just a chill session for us, obviously. I don't know. The thing I'm trying to do with the channel is, just a second. The thing that I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to make the streams into sort of highlight videos in the future. I'm going to start with the Trails series, obviously. because that is like the recent playthrough, right? So I'm going to try to make this into a highlights, to cut more highlight videos like I did for Xenogears, but a little bit less edited than I did with Xenogears. So I'm going to try to find a workflow where I just like edit certain sections out. Like obviously, for example, in Trails you can edit out some sections where it's just combat, for example. I'm going to try to edit those out to make it into 30 minute episodes or something. Thanks for the CD, by the way. 30 minutes episode, around 30 minutes, should be 25 to 30, around that, and upload them this way in the future. Do some yeah, for example, all the time in the sewer. Obviously not everything, because as we learn the basics, there's some really important battles and stuff that we have where we learn things. But there's certain sections that we have been going through, like these roads and everything, that is just one battle after the other. And we don't need those. But I'm going to try to cut them together a bit. Apply some... Find a workflow where I can just apply some filters maybe or anything to my audio to make it a little bit better. My audio is pretty fine. But yeah, to just enhance it a bit and then just... Oh, we got a sunfish. That's one of them. But yeah, just enhance it a bit and then, you know, upload them as separate parts. And I have to find a workflow where I can do that quickly, you know. Because the Xenogears way was really good. And I was really into it, the way I did it back then. But the problem was, it was very time consuming. And, yeah. Very, very time consuming. Maybe I can even cut out some of the side quests that we have been doing. River jelly? What the fuck? I've never caught a river jelly before. A rare jelly found in fresh water. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, cut it together a bit, update the audio, maybe put some subscribe button on it, a little bit of minor editing, and yeah, you can eat it for a lot of energy, and then upload it in 25-minute parts. I'm going to keep the VODs obviously up of our Trails playthrough. Yeah, let's get the treasure as well. There we go. But yeah, I'm going to keep the VODs up, but I might just... Sorry. I might just reorganize the playlists that they are in. So, the VOD playlists are just not going to be there anymore. God damn it. So I don't have the VODs organized into the playlists, but the original episodes into playlists. I don't know yet. But I want to kind of make it a point where these kinds of things, it's just something bite and I didn't just hear it. I kind of want to make it a point where people come over for the videos and check out my streams as well in the future. Wow. Literal garbage. Thanks. That was a very enlightening fishing session. Well, we got a sunfish. So you know. So yeah, let's look at the town hall real quick and see. But yeah, the hardest ones to get, I think the fishing one, the fishing tank one, is always one of the harder ones to get because requires a lot of fish that are only available during certain seasons. And some of them only when when it's nighttime or it's raining. And the bulletin board is actually also pretty hard. But yeah, we'll get there when we get there. The rest of the stuff we're just selling. I think I'm going to keep the river jelly for when I need to go into the mines or whatever. Yeah, let's sell off those fish. Let's keep the river jelly. I also should make a second box. Let's also just sell off the trash. Alright. Here we go. Do I have enough wood to make a new box? Maybe I do. There we go. I usually organize my boxes a little bit later when I have more stuff to farm. There it is. I'm playing the Switch version, by the way, which, you know, might be weird for people. Thanks. But I feel like it's the superior version because it's on the Switch. Like, this is the farming game that has ruined most farming games for me to this point. I just completely forgot to water the cauliflowers. God damn it. Okay. I still did it. Let's slowly walk into our house. And yeah, you get actually slower if you overexert yourself. That's a problem. That's what you want to avoid. Level 2 fishing. Thanks. 277. Day 13 of spring. But yeah, parsnips grow really quickly. And if you have a lot of them. Partially cloudy tomorrow. Okay. As you can see, they grow very quickly, and if you have them, you can harvest a lot of them. Wow. No high quality ones, really. I need a parsnip with a gold star. Getting super unlucky on these harvests. Measle hats, yeah, okay. I think I got that one already. The problem is I cannot go to the shop today to actually sell all of these. Because today is today's a festival which we want to go to. So we'll sell it in the box. Why not? But yeah, it's also really important to get close to all of the villagers, by the way. Why don't we just clean up the field today a little bit. Can just clean some rocks from the fields and stuff. I think the festival starts at 10 a.m. So we need to do a little bit of extra stuff. Yeah, I know. But yeah, we can also not get new parsnip seeds for today because the shop is not open, which kind of sucks. But we'll have to deal with what we were given, right? But yeah, tomorrow we're continuing Trails, by the way. Actually, again, super hyped. I haven't thought about Trails a lot recently. Thanks for telling me. But yeah, Trails has been really, really good so far. And I really want to get into the music because people keep telling me, like, the music is really good. And so far it has been. But I just want to have like a standout thing going on with Trails at one point. It hasn't completely wowed me like Xenoblade did, but maybe it's going to be that way. Okay, let's do the festival. I'll go grab something to drink. Sorry. But yeah, I think in the shop you can buy some stuff. Also, this game has a ton of decorative elements, by the way. You can deck out your house with the most insane shit ever. Strawberry seeds. Thanks. I've been up since dawn coloring eggs. Holy shit, I cannot read today. I don't know what it is. Do you think everyone's ready for the egg hunt yet? So yeah, we're going to talk to people. Yeah. Alright, Kiza. Welcome to the Egg Festival. Compliments of my wonderful brood of hens. Up to people real quick. Egg, what a strange thing to eat. I put something nice into the punch. I don't know. I hope everyone's enjoying the food. I've been cooking for days to get everything ready. Fried eggs, boiled eggs, poached eggs, deviled eggs, scrambled eggs, chocolate eggs, you name it. I mean, any more food? No one really talks to me, I just come for the deviled eggs. Poor Linus. Even with my bad leg, I never miss a town festival. Abby's always loved the egg hunt ever since she was a tiny girl. Spring is a busy time of the year, so it's nice to have a day off and catch up with friends. I usually never talk to the townspeople on this day a lot. Sometimes I hide an egg too well and no one finds it. Well, until summer rolls around and the hot air starts to bring out the rotten smell. Eggs definitely have a place in the well-balanced diet. Speak your truth, Harvey. I don't know the best route for the egg hunting festival. I'll probably flunk it. I try to eat at least 3 eggs a day. This festival is alright, but what I'm looking forward to is the flower dance. We used to do a rotten egg toss. Mayor Lewis put an end to that pretty quick. Allergies hitting pretty hard. Taking breaks from work can make you more productive in the long run. That's true. The fruit punch is unusually good. The children have been looking forward to this festival for weeks. I always look forward to this gathering. It makes my valley feel like more like a real community. Didn't we also find a way that we could upgrade later on our movements to be faster and all of that? I think that was in this one, right? That was in this game. A new way to upgrade us. What's everyone so happy about? Eggs by eggs. Festival has been a tradition for as long as I can remember. Tradition connects us with both the past and future. It's comforting. If you say so. Let's get started. It's time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual spring egg hunt. Calm down now, kiddos. You're going to need all your energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. Now, is everyone ready? Let the egg hunt begin. Oh god, I don't remember where all of the eggs were. At all. Two, there's one in there, there's one over here. I absolutely do not remember all of the eggs. They are very well hidden. There's one over here. There's one over here. Oh, there's one in that garden. One behind the trash can. One over here. Oh god, I only found 9. Wow, look at all these eggs. Now if only I could get you kids to pick up litter like this efficiently, we'd have the cleanest town on the side of the gem sea. And now the winner of this year's egg hunt. Oh! Here's your prize, enjoy. Oh, nice. Well, that's it for this year's Egg Festival. Thank you for coming, everyone. Wow, I actually won this one. Didn't think so. On the first year. Oh god. I'm going to put it on. The straw, it looks cool. Not gonna lie. God, it's 10 PM already. Level 3 farming. And level 4 farming. Holy shit. Iron fence. Oh yeah, we got 2.8k. That's good. That's a good amount of money. Sitting at 5k now. Tomorrow's going to be sunny. New items in stock, so the deluxe fishing pole and some baits. Thanks, Wooly. So yeah, today we're going to get a field up and running again. Oh, it's Sunday also. The 14th. The atmosphere is crazy, by the way, in this game. I always loved it. Spring seeds, cave carrots. There's a river fish. Yeah. We need that one, definitely. I'm going to buy the shard. Amaranth, wool, cherry. You know. The rest can actually go. Okay, let's go to the town hall and yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit tired today, but that's okay. I feel like my goats are really hankering for eel. Who's the next on the birthday? Haley has the birthday today. I want to get good into the good graces of everyone in town. And the easiest way to do that is to just remember everyone's birthday. Okay, we're going to buy 80 again. I'm not going to expand the field because I think we got plenty. But what I'm going to do is okay, he doesn't have it. Pomegranate, oh my god, these are so expensive. Yeah, I'm going to buy the upgrade. Because we need way more inventory in the future. Problem is, I really thought he would have fertilizer, but he doesn't. Speed grow. Okay. The problem is we need fertilizer because I feel like we won't get the 5 golden parsnips by the end of the month, and that would be upsetting. By the way, we can now get our tools back. With this inventory space, we can have all of our tools at once and still have enough inventory space, which is good. You know. So yeah, let's plant. At the end of the month, we need to make sure we have enough money and copper to upgrade our watering can, by the way. Because for summer, I definitely need a watering can upgrade. How much sap do we have from our trees? 113. That's actually good enough to make quick fertilizer. It's actually good enough for most of our things. But yeah, we need some high quality parsnips if we want to survive. Well, not really survive, but I'd rather not have to go through, like, spring of second year. We probably have to go through spring of second year anyway to get the town hall done. But, you know, that's going to be like 10 more streams, if not even more. Like, I highly doubt we'll make it to summer today. Depends on how quick I'm going to play this. There we go. God damn it for the last one, too. Okay, let's add the fertilizer. There we go. We could also probably cut down some trees. Let's do a little bit of tree culling today. There's probably a lot more you could get done. Also, maybe let's give the dandelion to Haley. I don't know what Haley likes. I don't remember the villager's likes at all. But she has... It's her birthday, so... Weird. Why is there a hole? There it is. And... this, and this. Okay. I don't know what each of the villagers like. Usually they always like something that you give them that you can get outside in the woods. Or that you can just quickly forage. Like, it's not the favorite thing, obviously, but we're going to shower them with gifts later on anyway, you know. They're probably out there somewhere. I don't raise sheep in my barn. But yeah, it's going to become relatively important that we get close to all of the villagers. I neglected that part of the game in the early times I played this. Sure. I neglected that part of the game for a long time, and they don't realize how important that actually is, to just talk to the villagers, give them gifts and all of that. Like, that's really, really important. More than you'd think. You get a lot of stuff, like recipes and stuff. You can definitely also play this as a lone wolf. And we'll have to think about that later. I might do a poll or something. on who we are going to romance in this playthrough. I don't know yet if we'll even do that. My sister's so weird, sometimes I wonder if we're actually related. Girl, take this. Oh, you got me a birthday gift? Well, I really like it. Thanks. That was good. That was good. That was really good. That got us a single heart. So yeah. It's really important that we get at least like 3 to 4 hearts for each villager. And yeah, the easiest way is just give them something during their birthday. Next one is Pam. Pam's birthday, and then Shane. Pam likes alcohol, but we don't really have that. Oh yeah, the bookseller was the one that was giving us like books on to improve ourselves. Make us walk fast and stuff. So yeah. Let's cut down some trees and then we'll go to sleep for today. But yeah, really what this vacation has given me is the renewed vigor to just work on my channel a little bit more. Put a lot more effort in. Because I feel like I was kind of coasting along. letting the games dictate my channel, you know, where we're going with this and all of that. Okay, that's all the energy we can spare today. Maybe forage something real quick. Usually that's very worth it. Also, whenever there's a tile that looks like this with these weird worms, dig it up. Just, you know, dig it up real quick. There we go. Got an artifact out of this. Also, let me reorganize this real quick, because this is driving me up the walls. I have all of my tools over here. There we go. Also, I need to bring that fish into the town hall. Let me do that real quick. But yeah, we have a few romance options, obviously, in the game. Usually, farming games do that. It's a very substantial thing, usually, for me. In these games. So yeah, river fish. There we go. I need to quickly... I'm going to check my notes real quick, by the way. So, catfish should be fishable for us right now. Tiger trout isn't. Okay. So, in this one, we can get a catfish out of the river. Specialty fish. Let me really quick look at the lake fish. Largemouth bass. Mountain lake. Carp. Anytime spring, summer. Anytime all seasons. Summer and winter. So the only one we can't get is the sturgeon. We need to get that one in summer. Ocean fish. Spring, fall, winter. Okay, we can only get a sardine in this one. This one we can only get during fall. Okay. All seasons. Ocean, 4 p.m. Spring, fall during the rain. Okay, Pasha fish, ocean. Okay. Yeah, there's a few fish that we can only get during certain times. There's one specifically that we need to get during rain. So I hope it rains this spring, you know? I really hope it rains this spring. Okay, here we go. Let's put that bone fluid in there. I'm going to organize this box a little bit later down the line. But yeah, we should do as much fishing as possible. Day 15. Sunny day. Okay. Hello dear, I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season when summer arrives. Yeah. Already knew that. We have some green beans. That's good. But yeah, once summer rolls around, we'll need a sprinkler system set up. Like, usually I don't get a sprinkler system during the course of a year. I usually only get that set up for the second year, really. And we'll have to do that as well. So I'm hoping that in this stream today we can enter summer. Finish off spring, enter summer, and that lets me kind of, you know, gauge on how quickly we're going to go through the game, you know, because that's always an issue. But yeah, as I said, we're going to probably do in the future a lot more Stardew Valley streams. Might do shorter streams as well. This could be like my Monster Hunt and chill thing. I'm going to play it for at least 2 other indie game weekends or something. We could do Deltarune during a weekend. That might be a thing. So maybe for next weekend I'm just going to schedule Deltarune or something. Because we need to catch up on Deltarune as well. Trying my best here. But yeah, most of these are going to get filled out during... Oh god, I haven't even donated a parsnip. I haven't donated a parsnip? And a potato? What the fuck? Then I need to make another potato field. Like, holy shit. An invasive crab species. Give me like 9 potato seeds, please. Oh yeah, I want to sell the beans that I have. Hasn't Simba settled in yet? It's such a nice property for a pet to explore. It is. Getting some supplies for the saloon. Pierre's got some good stuff. What is this again? I don't remember this box down below. Yeah, what did we want to do actually today? Is the question. I wanted to fish, right? Interestingly enough, it seems like the lake is still the best place for fishing for us. I don't know what these stars mean. What do these stars mean? I really do enjoy the music. Usually you can kind of gauge what kind of fish it is by how much they're wiggling around. This was a sunfish, okay. Also, getting a bit of fishing pole down the line might be a good idea, you know? Wow, we get way too many sunfish right now. The good thing is, with the expanded inventory, we can fish as much as we want. You know? Welcome back, Kiza. God damn it. As you can see, we're back to fishing. Yeah, sometimes these order things are really difficult for whatever reason. I haven't really ordered food for a while, by the way, because our order... the food we can order around here sucks. Sucks pretty hard. Oh, and glass shards. But yeah, the food we could order around here is really, really bad. I wouldn't call it garbage food, but it's like... yeah. Not really great. Very low quality. Like, you instantly realize it's not very big quality. There's like one good good service that we can order from, and it's the Indian food place. The Indian food place is actually really good. Probably one of the best things we can order. But you don't want to eat Indian food every day, you know? Even though I really like Indian food as well, you know? But yeah, I just don't want to eat it every day. So yeah, the amount of times we actually order food is very low. Because I cook almost every day, you know, regular meals. Because I also enjoy cooking a lot. Oh my god, we have found nothing but sunfish in this damn river. We fished this entire river dry and found almost... I'm going to eat a river jelly. We've only found sunfish the entire time. But yeah, I do enjoy cooking a lot. So it's not really a problem for us. Still. Our food options are very limited. Because I live basically in the middle of nowhere. Okay, this is getting pretty annoying right now. I'm looking for a catfish. But for whatever reason... it's supposed to be a river fish around here. But we get tons of other fish. But yeah, I always enjoyed the Stardew Valley music. For the most part. It's just very a lot of ambience. Yeah. The funny thing is, we have actually two places we can order regularly from, and they are both not good. They kind of compete for the same spot, but they are both not very good. And every time we order, it's a mixed bag, I have to say. Sometimes they actually deliver very good food. But it's very rare for them to do so. So we'd rather not order anymore from them because, you know. We don't know if the food is going to be good or not. Wow. I mean, you can tell, but usually in restaurants, you can tell how good they are going to be based on the menu. That's like one indicator you can look for. If the menu is huge, it's going to be a shit place most of the time. A huge menu indicates that they are not doing fresh stuff and all of that. Because you can't maintain a... Wow, we have so much trash lying around. Because you can't maintain good food standards with a huge menu. That's not possible, you know? Except maybe Indian food? I don't know. The Indian place we order at usually has a very good menu. It's also relatively big. Maybe it's the way Indian food is delivered, you know? So yeah, don't pass out. But yeah, I wanted to plant those potatoes. Still. One more. Okay. That's it for the 15th. Wow, they are loud outside. Yeah, I think the neighbors are having a sort of party. Yeah, you can pass out. If you overexert yourself, you pass out. I don't think if you lose items if you just pass out from exhaustion outside. But if you pass out in the mines, you're going to lose some items and stuff. So you probably shouldn't do that. And money as well. Dear neighbor, I hope you're feeling settled into your new home. I am writing to let you know that Pierre's store is now selling fertilizers. Thanks, that's a little bit late. Some cauliflowers. But yeah, I think we're going to have a short break soon. Sorry that I have to break now. But yeah. Going to do a short break. Maybe even now. We're going to do a short break now. And we're going to some more Stardew Valley. And I'll see you soon. Sorry, guys. I had to take care of something. Oh, God. Yeah. Well, you have to take care of something real quick, and then it turns out it's going to be a 15-minute endeavor. I don't know. But yeah. Thanks for being here. Let's return. Here we go. I'm also planning to make a new border for trails. I really want to put a lot more value onto my channel really soon, you know, because, you know, that's like a whole thing. And I think the different borders, I kind of got lazy with that a bit. I was reusing a lot of the older ones, you know. The thing is, this is a part of the stream, like the borders around my camera and everything, that I can plan ahead, and I choose not to sometimes. Which, you know, sometimes I'm a little bit lazy, but I really, really, really want to do more, you know. By the way, if you overexhaust yourself, the next day you're going to have a lot less stamina or energy left, like I do right now, which is kind of a problem. You can always eat something to recover some. But yeah. Let's get our own goals today. I wanna get some cauliflower into the box, into the town hall. But yeah, we lost the music again. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Do we have something else to donate? We have a potato already. Can literally push the rest away. Spring seeds. Can sell the halibut and the spring onions. Why not? I think I looked over everything, and these are the things we can sell right now. I think. The more we can sell, the better, obviously. Ooh. But yeah, also these lost books. There are certain tiles you can see everywhere around town or on the farm that you can dig up stuff, and it's always usually worth doing so, because you always get like either artifacts or like clay and stuff like that. That is good for building stuff, so always do that whenever you see a tile like that. So yeah, let's put in 2 more spring crops. We only need to insert the parsnips, and then we're done with that bundle. But yeah, this is how you expand the town hall, basically. By doing these kinds of bundles. Cauliflower to increase the milk production. Ooh, we already have cauliflower, so let's do that one. Sometimes you can also do these villager requests. They are mostly timed, so this one takes 2 days. And this one's today. You can get money from it if you deliver certain items and stuff. Usually, I don't bank too hard on doing them. Hello, Marnie. Is that the cauliflower I requested? It looks perfect. Good. And we got 500G, just like that. The game does sort of have an end. I think after 3 years, there's a... I don't know what it's called. There's a certain thing that happens where you'll get judged based on how good the farm has progressed. I think is something I never hated because I usually stop playing after the second year, but you can actually fail that. I think if you are broke and you don't progress your farm very well. Usually it's very hard to fail that, but then after that it's basically open end. There's like other places you can visit, there's like other farms you can have. There's a... I wouldn't call it a DLC, it's more like... It's a free expansion that is taking place on an island that you can go to later on, that you can finish. And then it's like open-ended, you can like play it until like year 99 or something. So yeah, there's a task list to finish, like finish the town hall, finish the farm, go to the islands and all of that. There's also dungeons that you can crawl, like the mines. You can go deeper and deeper, and there's other mines as well. So yeah, the game has a ton of stuff, but is open-ended. Welcome to Pierre's, how can I help you? Fuck you, Morris. Ahem. Come and get it, folks. Coupons for 50% off your purchase at Jojo Mart. 50%? Well, any takers? That is such a dick move to do to a competition, really. But I can't match those prices. I'd be selling at a loss. It must be so difficult for you to lose your loyal customers like that. But can you blame them? Jojo Corporation is clearly the superior choice. Soon the whole town will realize that. But yeah, this is also a plot point you can do. Basically, you can either fulfill the town hall in this game, like do all of these bundles in the town hall, and the town hall will be repaired, and it's going to be a part of the community again over time. Or you can simply get a Jojo Mart membership, and the whole town hall will be replaced by a Jojo Mart warehouse. So yeah, it's really just up to you what becomes of the town, really. And yeah, those villager requests obviously are a part of the game as well. You know, you want to learn about the villagers, you want to fulfill these requests for them. This one costs 5k, right? 10k, fuck. Feeling pretty good about the egg hunt, huh? Well, next year you won't be so lucky. Probably not. But yeah, we want to learn a lot about the townspeople. And I think later on there's... like, the game has been expanded so much. Yeah, you have replayability, obviously. You also have different farms. Like, the game has been expanded so much for free. Like, if you get the game, there has been so much expansion been done for free. Like, it's crazy. Like, I obviously, like... I don't know, just why do indie developers give you so much junk for free? Like, literally sell us stuff, guys. Make some bank. But yeah, there's different farm types that you can have. There's like farm types that are more difficult to manage. Like there's mountain farms and whatever, where you have tons of mountain terrain and stuff like that. And you even have a multiplayer to this game. You can join up with up to 4 other players and make your farm together. Like, this game has crazy amounts of content. It's really crazy. And yeah, the villager requests, then later on you have actual, like... You have a bigger type of request that you can do, where it tells you, like, you need to sell 80 potatoes or whatever in a bulk. That gives you tons of money. Like, there's so much stuff going on in this game. It's actually insane how packed it is. And it's a chill experience. Like every few months, I just start another playthrough of this game. We could get the better fishing rod. Let's get the fiberglass rod. The fiberglass rod is the better fishing rod. You can actually use some bait as well. If you buy it. Or make it. But yeah, you can also like stuff like marry a certain villager. You can get children. There's like all sorts of stuff going on in this. Oh, hello, sir. Ah, hello there, Nara. I was just loading some more prizes into this machine here. It's a new program I've come up with to help promote a spirit of goodwill among townsfolk, you included. It's pretty simple. Sometimes when you help out others in town, you receive a prize ticket. You can turn them in for rewards. That seems to be new in the recent update. There's some special stuff in there. Like, I would buy a Stardew Valley expansion packet day one and play it. My only worry is that people will just go after the tickets rather than cultivating a true compassion for their fellow man. I just want to help. Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear that. At any rate, keep checking the help wanted board in town. That's a good way to get your hands on more tickets. Good luck out there. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's carrot seeds. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Pelican Town marriage lock. After marriage, you may file for divorce here. Let's hope that isn't necessary. What is this again? The town's lost and found box. Interesting. But yeah, there's all sorts of little details here. They added a bookseller into this update, by the way, as well. That can get you special perks if you just buy them. You just buy them. And it's things like walk faster and all of that. I don't know how the dev does it. Really. They're basically working for free on this game. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's still getting updates. I think the last update was a few months ago, like 2 or 3 months ago. I think it was 1.6 or something. Usually the updates come out on PC first, which is always why I have to wait a little bit. Like, the developer actually needs to chill a little bit. I honestly don't know why they give everything away for free. People would pay money for this, really. Like, sell us an expansion upgrade or whatever for the game. Like the last free updates could have been bundled into one. Completely. And could be a $10 expansion upgrade and everyone would still be buying it. God fucking damn it. I need to be better at fishing. Yay! Got more junk out of it. You know what? I'm going to eat the river jelly. I'm still unlucky about the fish that I want, actually. But yeah, this is basically... This game has replaced every farm game for me, really. I do enjoy farm games from time to time because it's like just a wind down for me. And this game has completely replaced the entire genre for me. You know? Completely eradicated it. Like for me, nowadays, if you make a farm game, you need to make it more interesting than this game. Like have different mechanics. Only getting one type of fish here, huh? Like for example, you need to have also combat mechanics, like games like Harvestella or whatever that game was. Because you're directly competing against this game, and this game has so much. Like it does literally everything I ever wanted in a farm game. Like I always imagined a farm game has to be like this, you know? Back in the day. Like whenever I played, for example, Harvest Moon on the N64 or my PS1 or my Game Boy Advance, I always imagined like this would be the evolution of the genre, right? And it's literally perfect. And it's very difficult to get it good again, you know? To make me care about your farming game. Also, I need to look at the partner sale that's currently going on in the eShop. I think it started today. There's a partner sale on the Nintendo eShop. Yeah, I don't either know how to contend with this game, really. Because it does so much. It has a really, really solid, timeless art style. The content gets updated frequently, you know. Oh, we got a carp. And a geode. Like, you need to have really solid mechanics to beat this, you know? And this game has grown over time, which, you know, when a new game like this comes out, it's going to be tough. Oh, I think we're getting some wild berries. Salmon berries. But yeah, I've never seen like an indie game consolidate an entire genre like that. Not really. Like, people can still make Metroidvanias and stuff. I should have Lakefish bundle. Here we go. But for example, like, people can still make like Metroidvanias that are going to be different from Hollow Knight, even though Hollow Knight was a big game in that genre. And people can still make games like Celeste, so that could be interesting. But you can't make a farming game anymore that's going to be competing directly against this game, honestly. The rest we're going to keep, I think. Put some shields in there. Let's put the bamboo pole away. There we go. I think that's it for this day. We actually need to be careful that we don't fall into too much of a problem by the end of the month. I actually want rain to return. We have had so little rain in the spring. More fishing rod proficiency. It's tough to contend with a game like this, obviously. But yeah. By the way, I really envy everyone who gets to play Expedition 33 right now. That game looks fantastic. I envy all of you. I just can't afford a full price game right now. I can't afford a full price game, plus I don't want to get the game on PS5. Because it's, for me, it's tough to buy games on PlayStation. Because it's a stationary console. I really hope Expedition 33 gets a Switch 2 release. Because RPGs, I cannot play for the life of me on a dedicated console anymore. Like, RPGs feel at home for me on my Switch, because I can take it anywhere I want, you know? Like, if your RPG doesn't release on Switch, I'm probably not interested. Like, the thing is, I cannot, for the life of me, find the time to just sit down at my TV, at my big TV setup, and just play a game for hours on end. I'm already struggling with Monster Hunter Wilds. I haven't played Monster Hunter Wilds for 2 weeks now. Even though I love the game. That's also why I keep supporting the Switch 2 as much as I want. As much as I do right now. Because that is going to be a game changer at that power. You know? And I'm hoping the Switch 2 gets tons of third-party support, you know? That's the thing that I'm hoping. Let's harvest some salmon berries while we're at it, by the way. You can kind of see the berries on the trees, you just need to shake them. But yeah, that's why I keep supporting Switch 2, because I see that with the power the Switch 2 has, every major gaming company, third-party company, will definitely look at the Switch 2 to port their games to. Which wasn't the case for Switch 1. But you know, newer games like Expedition 33 might have a Switch 2 version in the future, you know? Oh god. Wait, what? I found a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. That's funny. I didn't even know this existed. In the game. How much money did I get? I don't even know. But yeah, this is my big hope that game publishers, third-party publishers, will look towards the Switch 2 to provide a good experience. A good portable experience. Because it seems like the Switch 2 is more powerful than a Steam Deck. At this point. And I was kind of apprehensive about the Steam Deck. I'm warming up to the idea of the Steam Deck. But I haven't pulled the trigger yet on it. I think the Steam Deck is a good idea. I just don't think it has the power to keep going. The problem with the Steam Deck is it's very, very finicky in terms of what games run on it, in my opinion. That's the big problem. It's always a gamble if a game runs on Steam Deck or not. Which I feel like is kind of different for the Switch and Nintendo. Because obviously game publishers are going to make a dedicated Switch version that will run a certain way and you can like look at beforehand, you know? That's like always one of the strengths that the Switch as a console has for me. Or a dedicated console has for me. Because game publishers don't look towards the Steam Deck to make their game compatible, really, with it. Oh yeah, PR is closed on Wednesdays. By the way, you can also search the trash cans. You can find like good items just in the trash cans of the villagers. Like, I found a baguette in one of them right now. Just don't let the villagers see you. Do that. How much does this need, actually? 300 pieces of wood. Okay. People just throw away perfectly good food. Like in real life. I could actually wear the leprechaun hats. There we go. Like, this game has so much charm, it's actually incredible. We could go into the mines a little bit. We haven't done yet. I'm always waiting for rain to happen for me to do that. But we have been fishing so much recently. Might get a few levels in the mines. But yeah, I'm super hyped to get back into streaming games, really. It's been a wild ride recently. Tons of ups and downs. We should be able to reach level 20. Also, you have combat, by the way, in this game, in the mines. It's very basic, I'd say. It gets a little bit better later on. But yeah, you can find all sorts of ores here as well. They're going to be very useful. Then you should definitely play Undertale if you own it. Do yourself a favor. It's like not a long experience, I think. I think it's... How long is Undertale? Around 10, maybe 12 hours or so? Not really long. Do yourself a favor. Because I think starting next weekend, if I can, I don't know what's going on next weekend yet. By the way, I don't know if I'll have time next weekend to do indie game weekend. But if I have, I'd like to start Deltarune and pause Stardew for a bit. I already think I said this earlier, but I think that was when you weren't here. But I think about doing Stardew as my kind of... Whenever I have something else, whenever I have like a desire to play it game, that kind of like I've been treating Monster Hunter, old school Monster Hunter, I mean. Where I made these Monster Hunter and Chill streams. Oh god, there's tons of enemies here. If I'm actually not careful, I might actually die here. But yeah, I need to start Deltarune soon. So yeah, depending on how it goes next week, I might start Deltarune. Oh god, oh god. Deltarune is a fun game. I want to start it because it releases on June 5th, the same day as the Switch 2. Chapter 3 and 4 release at that day. And I definitely want to stream them. Because that's like one of my favorite playthroughs to watch, really. I love Deltarune playthroughs. I haven't watched some in a while. But I have played the first 2 chapters already. But I want to have them on the channel. Wow. I didn't want to go fishing. That's for sure. Come on. Let's eat the baguettes. But yeah, Deltarune is a fun game. You know? And if I play it next week, you might want to do yourself a favor and play Undertale, so you get a lot of the references. Deltarune references Undertale in a bit. I think it's pretty clear that it's a very different story from Undertale. It's not in the same universe as well. It's a different universe. But some of the characters have overlap, and it's really interesting the way they intersect here. So, you know. Do yourself a favor, play Undertale, play Deltarune. Because these games definitely live up to the hype. You know. Even though people call them overhyped all the time, but they live up to it very hard. I mean, you already own it. I've seen that you're going to finish Crosscode soon. That's hype. Crosscode is cool. I always love Crosscode. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I hate these bugs. The final dungeon takes a lot out of you. I remember that. There we go, we made it to level 20. Let's throw away our trash sword and get the good steel sword. Yeah, we can get out. Oh my god, it's 11:40 PM already. Oh god, it's very late. Do you have the DLC for Crosscode? Or is it the regular final dungeon? Okay. I mean, that's okay. You could also just stop after the final dungeon, really. Play the DLC later. You know? I think it's worth it, but yeah. I think Crosscode still rates very highly on my list of favorite indie games, I have to say. Very highly. It's just so much fun, really. Even though many people don't know about it. Let's put everything in storage for now. You know. Because we want to harvest some parsnips. Give me some good quality ones. Yes. Give me more good quality ones, please. Yeah, the dungeon sections can get really hardcore sometimes in Crosscode. I get it. I might think about replaying it soon. We got some money to burn here. I think I got another parsnip. Let's earn some money, shall we? But yeah, it still ranks, for me it ranks among like the best of them, like Celeste, Hollow Knight. It still deserves to be in the same breath of all of these, in my opinion. Let's sell the carrots, why not? I'm thinking about what we need to put into the storage as well. I think there was some here. I think the mussel. And the cave carrot, but I think that comes later. Just people forget about the games so quickly. The thing is, recently I've been a little bit disillusioned with a few indie games because it doesn't feel like there's a lot of good coming out, you know, in terms of indie games. I don't know, I follow indie games relatively closely, and there hasn't been like a huge banger like Celeste or Hollow Knight recently that people really clamor towards. Like I'd say in the last 1 to 2 years maybe. Yay, we finished the first one. So yeah, by finishing a few bundles, you always unlock some more bundles along the line. I don't fault indie devs at all, by the way, for that. Here we go. 5 parsnips. But yeah, you need the gold star parsnips, like the highest quality for that. Not even that many, really. I feel like there's not been too many. Even like when there's partner showcases for Nintendo or whatever, it's usually like games that I think, yeah, that's an interesting concept. But then really you don't hear a lot about it when it releases recently. And it's usually nothing I like to put like money forward, you know? Like I would like to buy day one. I don't know why I'm so apprehensive sometimes about indie games. I rarely buy indie games day one these days. It's weird. Because sometimes with just regular games like Nintendo games, Expedition 33 looks like, to me, like a day one buy. And if it was on... if it was out on Switch, I might have even considered buying it, like, you know? But the same doesn't happen for me for indie games. And it might be that it's an inherent bias I have towards them, but I don't know. Okay. What do we get for all of this? Yeah, that also is a thing. Could buy an apple sapling. Get that one out of the way. We could. Let's do it another time. Let's keep like the rest of my 4K for now. We have another 80 parsnip seeds. That's cute. I sometimes buy games day one, really. Usually for me, it's Nintendo games. Just because I enjoy the franchises too much. That's kind of a problem for me, I feel like. Thing is, I rarely have ever played a Nintendo game that wasn't worth the day one buy for me. Maybe it's also conditioning on Nintendo's part, because they never get cheaper. The games never get cheaper, so I might even buy day one, you know? I mean, yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds was one of them. Xenoblade X, I did also buy day one, so, you know. There's certain franchises that are guaranteed day one buy for me. You know, certain franchises, Monster Hunter is one of them, Xenoblade is the second one. Like, if Nintendo brings out a new Xenoblade game, I'm even looking into dropping a lot of cash for the special edition. I don't know, certain game franchises, it's just certainly a day one for me. Oh yeah, Prime 4 is definitely a day one buy. I might look into getting Donkey Kong Bonanza. I mean, I already have a Switch 2 at that point, so I'm thinking about getting Bonanza day one. I want to at least look at the day one prices when they actually release in retail. Because from Switch 1 I remember that the prices varied heavily on release day. Like, the listing price that Nintendo gives most retailers is always not fixed, usually. That's why I've been getting like most Switch 1 games for $50 instead of 60. 50 euros instead of 60. Day one. I'll have to check out the sale right now. Honestly, if Kirby and the Forgotten Land goes on sale right now, I'd actually consider buying it. I don't know if it is though. Like, they drop. Nintendo stuff does drop sometimes, but it's very rare that it drops. And if it drops, it only drops to like $40 on the Switch eShop. That's the most their games drop. And I mean, it sucks, but that's their pricing policy. I would rather them drop more frequently and maybe down to 30 or something, but who am I to judge? Thing is, people still buy it at those prices. What am I doing today? I don't even know anymore. I'm running around like an idiot through the entire town. I might have to go fishing. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that they don't ever drop prices, but I don't know. You know, with time, you just learn to just accept it at a point. You just learn to accept Nintendo's bullshit sometimes. You shouldn't have to. but it is what it is. Now my cat is screaming at me at the door. God damn it. I have so many games on Switch, by the way. I think I recently skimmed through, I made a Blue Sky post that I just flipped through my Switch cartridge travel case with all my Switch games, physical games on it. You can at least double or triple that for digital as well. Because every time there's a huge sale going on, I usually buy a ton of indie games or games that have been discounted heavily for like $10 to $15 or something on the Switch. And I mean, it has grown over 8 years, my library. It's like one of the reasons why I like will get a Switch 2 immediately. Because I have like a huge library on it already. Yeah, I'm just... The thing with Switch 2 now is the internal storage is bigger, which is good. But I'm hoping that these SD cards, the new Express with faster loading times SD cards, get down in price considerably. They usually do. But I remember when the Switch first came out... God damn it. I remember when the Switch 2 when the Switch first came out, storage was kind of a problem, but these SD cards were relatively expensive. So I waited for like 6 months or so, and then they became super cheap, all of these SD cards. Like that you could get like 512 gigabytes for like $40 or something. I hope they get cheap quickly, so you can get a lot more storage. The cool thing is I have like a huge library always with me. Oh, we got a bream. I think that's a good fish to get. I think we need that one actually. I think even at this point my Switch library might be bigger than my Steam library. If I have to say it like that. I think that's the case. Oh, we got another bream. And we got baits. We can actually put... There we go, onto the fishing rod. I have to make at one point a video about how I scroll through my Switch library. It's actually crazy. And there's tons of indie games that you can get super cheap on the Switch as well. Like there's not that much different between a Switch sale and a Steam sale, I feel like. Sometimes. But yeah, I have been clamoring to get back into Monster Hunter Wilds as well. But it's actually hard to go back, in my opinion. Because so much has been happening, like the new festival. It's kind of overwhelming. I feel like it's a little bit too much. Yeah, we got the bream, which is from the night fishing bundle. We can put an oyster in here. Specialty fish, ocean fish. Like, there's been so much going on, and I missed so many event quests already as well. It actually sucks. Like, the way they implemented it, I kind of hate it. Where you can miss so much stuff just by not playing a bit. Like, you can miss so many event quests. There we go. But yeah, kind of sucks that they implemented. It's like they kind of bring back a lot of elements into it, like a lot of live service elements into Monster Hunter, which I don't like. I always go for Tilla. You can change how much stuff is worth. I always go for Tilla, I think. Because we don't have animals yet. Farm. Let's go for the weather report. Partially cloudy. Thank you. I need to have actual rain, please. Dear Nora, it's been so long since I heard back from you, dear. Things are the same as ever back home. I miss you very much. Love, Mom. Found an envelope with some money Grandpa left for you. Yeah, thanks. I have a request for you. I need fresh cauliflower for a recipe I want to make. Could you bring me one? Nope. I sold all of my cauliflower. I think with that amount of money, we could actually get some chickens or something. Could actually start our animal production as well. Pretty sure. I don't think I have enough clay for a silo though. That would have to come first. We want to set it up professionally. But we could upgrade our axe as well. I think I'll do that. I think I should have enough copper bars to do so. But yeah, I'm super hyped for next week of streaming, by the way. We will do so much stuff. I can already tell you. Like 2 streams of trails. and all of that. Trails is currently my favorite playthrough, just because it's really interesting to see this game. We don't need that one. Lion. We could buy a cauliflower. Egg. No. 2 trail stream is going to be really insane. We're going to make a lot of progress. But yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing trails back. That's okay. Yeah, we're going to play some more Minish Cap in the mornings, and next weekend, if we start Delta Rune, that will also be interesting. You know. But yeah, we'll probably finish Minish Cap, I'd say. Probably not next week. I don't think 2 streams will be enough to finish it. Maybe 3. 3 or 4. We'll see. I'm tending more towards 4 streams. But yeah, Minish Cap has been also fun to get back into. You know, I need more 2D Zelda in my life. Really. It just itches and it just scratches an itch that other Zelda games can't. I might look into indie games that emulate the 2D Zelda style. Soon. Maybe I can buy something. Okay, let's use some copper bars. Going to town. I don't know what it is about 2D Zeldas, really. But yeah, Echoes of Wisdom has been itching that 2D Zelda scratch in a very different way. But yeah, I'm hoping we get more small games like that. Oh, there's a daffodil for Sam. I'm also looking forward to, by the way, to the upgrades to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm getting them for free, so I'm going to test them out, obviously. Upgrade tools for a copper axe. Here we go. But yeah, I'm getting them free because I have the Nintendo Switch Online Plus membership. So yeah, I'm going to test them out. I haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom, by the way. I have never finished Tears of the Kingdom. I only did the first dungeon, and it kind of petered out for me a bit. Would actually be interesting. If I can, I'm going to start over, I think, with Tears of the Kingdom, because I only ever did the first dungeon. And it completely petered out. The game completely lost me at one point. I don't even know why. It's been relatively weird to see. It's been relatively weird to see that happening. I think I started with the Ritu dungeon. And so I went to the snow area, right? I don't remember names anymore. But yeah, I went to the snow area and got the Ritu dungeon out of the way. The huge flying ship. Which was cool. It was a cool dungeon, I have to say. But, yeah. Let's visit Robin for a quick look at the farm buildings construction. We want a silo, which we need 10 clays and 5 copper bars. Okay. We don't have enough clay for that. So yeah, I started with that one, then I started heading east, I think. Towards Goron Mountain, but I don't know, the game kind of lost me at that point. Maybe I didn't find enough interesting stuff or whatever. The ship was cool, I find. But yeah. Maybe the negativity hit me of people like... I don't know, Tears of the Kingdom is a game that gets viewed very negatively on the internet. For whatever reason. I always enjoyed the game, but a lot of people seem to kind of hate it. For better or for worse. But yeah, I never got that far into it. So it will be like a really cool way to re-experience it. Yeah, it wasn't that great. Also, the novelty wore off a bit of the building stuff. I also might have built too much stuff. Because I really loved the building part of the game. And then I experimented a lot. With different constructions and everything. And then I think that was also a problem for me. That's why I don't like open world games as much anymore, really. Really. It's a genuine problem with open world games, is like the building stuff. And the openness makes it hard. Yeah, I don't know. In Tears of the Kingdom, the best parts were actually the shrines again. Which I found weird because in Breath of the Wild I didn't like the shrines as much. But I feel like in Tears of the Kingdom I like the shrines a lot more. Which is kind of a problem. In its own right. Where the fuck is Sam? He should be here, right? This is at least his house. I need to give you a daffodil. Wherever you are. Well, he's going to come home at one point, right? But yeah, I'm going to try out both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm honestly considering also buying Bravely Default. The re-release on Switch 2. I don't think I will stream it, but I'd play it. Is everyone at the saloon? It's a Friday. That might be it. But yeah, everyone's hanging out at the bar on Fridays, I think. There we go. Hey, thanks a million, Nara. I should have known you'd be the one to take the shop. I love how Robin and Demetrius are dancing. Like having generally a good time. Business has been really good tonight, I'm pleased. I like that all of the villagers are hanging out at night, you know? Nope. Like such a little detail. But yeah, we'll have so much to look over on. Like I definitely think on my Switch too, when we start, I'm going to pop in every game that I own. Literally every game that I own. Just to see if it runs better. Even though they might not have announced a patch or whatever. I don't care. I actually should make a list of what games we're trying out. Because I think that might get a little bit too much. We have copper ore. Let's smelt it down. To make a few more bars. And then let's look for clay the next day. Let's collect the 90 bucks. But yeah, this game is all about how much you can micromanage, really. Like each month and each season in this game has 28 days. So you need to really look at what you can do and what you can't do within this time frame. You know? It's like the perfect blend between chill and micromanaging that I so love. I don't know, there's something about micromanaging that generally fills me with joy. Might be my ADHD brain that keeps kicking in. You know. But yeah, I definitely should make a list of what we'll cover on the Switch 2 event stream. I don't know if I should drop the $10 to buy the Switch 2 introduction game, whatever it is. I don't think I should. I don't think I should support that practice. But I definitely feel like it would still be a fun experience to have day one. I don't know yet. Like, that should be a pack-end thing with the Switch 2, but it isn't. So I kind of don't want to support the practice, but it still would be fun to go through on day one. I don't know, let's go to the mine, I think. We have a sword, we have the... Which tool are we actually missing? Oh yeah, the axe. I remember. There we go. Let's go to the mine to get some more copper ore. Oh yeah, that's already better, damage-wise. These are, by the way, the most annoying enemies you can get in the mines. These stupid bugs that keep charging at you. The slimes are also pretty annoying, but they can be dealt with in an appropriate manner. There we go. Yeah, if you leave these little cocoons out too long, they grow into these bugs. Like this. Which sucks. But yeah, I need to mine as much copper ore as possible, because we need to slowly upgrade our tools right now, because upgraded tools means like better everything, and we can cut down more stuff and all of that. So we need to really get a lot of copper ore to upgrade our tools. Luckily, we get a lot. Oh. Also, these little stones that you get, like the amethyst and whatever, are really, really good presents for some of the villagers. So you should keep them. You should keep them around. If you really want to get close to a certain villager, these are really, really good presents to give away. Okay, let's see what we have, what we can throw away. Windspire, little dagger, huh? Whatever. Can actually eat these cave carrots to get a little bit of energy back. We'll have to end the stream pretty soon, sadly. We didn't get as far as I would have hoped. 3 streams per season is actually tough, I have to say. I would have at least hoped we would get to the next season. But that doesn't seem to be possible. But that's also okay, you know? But yeah, this game will definitely go into my rotation the way Monster Hunter has been. Probably like in the early mornings. Might be like a thing that I put on Wednesday or something. Wednesday morning or Thursday morning, whenever I feel like it. I'm just going to pop up with a stream of this game. So yeah, it definitely pays to like and subscribe, I have to say. So you can get notified whenever I go live. I can't promise you a stream every day, but I'm going to try to get a stream every day going. Okay, I think we're going to call it a quits for today. For this day. It's going to rain all day tomorrow, huh? I don't think we'll do the next one the next day. We're going to end it on this day and do a rainy day next time. I think that's better that way. I'm still searching for clay. Clay is like one of these resources that is so hard to come by. Yeah, this game is pretty chill. So yeah, thanks for joining. It was huge having you guys back, you know. Because last time this game didn't draw up anyone, I think. And it was kind of tough getting through an entire stream. But yeah, sometimes indie games be like that. But yeah, I hope you'll hang out with me next time again. And yeah, as usual, tomorrow Trails. Tomorrow and Wednesday, we're going to play Trails in the Sky. All day, every day. Well, not all day, every day, but you know what I mean. Same time tomorrow, Trails in the Sky, Wednesday. We're going to also play Trails in the Sky tomorrow. On Tuesday, we're going to play Minish Cap. On Friday, we're going to play Minish Cap. And on Thursday, we're going to try to get Metroid 2 going again. I really, really, really want to finish Metroid 2. So I'm hoping for the best this time around. But yeah. Okay. Go to sleep. And this is where we're going to end it for today. Let me quickly get this ready. That's it. Here we go. But yeah, tomorrow, as usual, Trails in the Sky. As I said, tomorrow and Wednesday, Trails in the Sky. Tuesday and Friday in the early morning, Minish Cap. Thursday, Metroid 2. Next weekend, I'm going to try to push for a Deltarune playthrough. We're going to start with Chapter 1. And we're going to play Chapter 2 afterwards to finish it before Chapter 3 and 4 come out for Deltarune. And that is the current plan. let me quickly save the game. I think the game auto saves each day. Yeah, I think it does. But yeah, we're going to try to get into the next indie game weekend, Deltarune, Chapter 1 and 2. Please stay tuned for that. I'd really love to get through Deltarune before we get Chapter 3 and 4, because that is going to be huge on the internet. And it's one of my favorite franchises. Deltarune definitely wowed me. And yeah, if you can, please play Undertale as well. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. If you want to see more content like this, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'm going to try to hit 300 subs next, so please stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to find something to do for the next sub goal. So yeah. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see all of you next time. Trilightning out.